people.
Yo.
We is here. Another episode.
It's you know what I mean? It's your boys, MA Confidential.
Back in the building.
I mean, Double A Ron.
Mars in the building, of course.
What's the word, Mars? You know what I'm saying?
You know, chilling.
We gotta get another
cheers popping.
Cheers popping. You know what I mean? Because we gonna call all that shit in the beginning now, so.
It's all right.
I mean.
Yeah, but I've been chilling.
All right, yeah, same, man. It's been crazy.
Doing the regular, working.
Everybody's just working and going home. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, the weather's shit right now, so.
Yeah, trash. Welcome to that New England spring, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have like a couple good days, and then like most of the days is just trash.
2 50-degree days, and it rained for 7 days.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like anyway.
I mean, it's what to be expected in the month of March. I expected a little more snow, but yeah, this is what we got so far. So, I mean, I'm not complaining.
I was going to say.
I'll take the rain. I said this for years. I'll take rain over snow anytime.
We had a couple of, I guess you could call them snow scares.
Yeah, I wouldn't even, because them time frames that we were supposed to get snow, bro, we would just,
that shit did not happen.
Either it became, like we call it, raining, or like it just
didn't happen at all.
Yeah, maybe a little dusting, but that's about it.
We out here looking goofy as fuck.
Everybody preparing, everybody going food shopping,
buying mad bread, buying mad milk.
I don't know why we do that.
Why the fuck do we do that?
Yeah, it'd be
so
like,
y'all just gonna eat bread? Y'all gonna eat bread and drink milk? That's
motherfuckers go. They storm shop and then realize it's only for you can shovel once it's done.
I'm an irresponsible storm shopper. I buy chips and shit, cookies, snacks, sodas.
Get you some snacks. You can't go to the store. Like,
a couple responsible items like some DiGiorno pizzas and shit.
Some people, they can get like, what do you call it? Like you said, snacks. They get their bottles.
You know what I mean? Get you some bottles. You might stop at the dispensary, give you some bud. You know what I mean?
I'm about to be inside all day.
I'm gonna be watching movies, playing video games, smoking this weed, drinking this liquor, and eating all these snacks.
You're sleeping a good majority of that snowstorm anyway.
Especially if you live in an apartment complex, you don't even got a shovel. You like, just wait for these motherfuckers to finish.
Oh, there goes old James putting the salt out. Look at him with the plow. Look at that.
Get out here and order this Uber Eats.
There'd be some brave souls that'd be like, you know what, fuck it, I gotta get this money.
Yeah, me, motherfucker. Look, get this shmoney. You know what I'm saying? I'm ordering Uber Eats and you out here delivering it. I'm with it.
Yo. You willing to be out, Jerome? Cool.
Word.
Listen, pick up my pizza from the spot over there.
You a better person than me.
You get a nice tip once everything's said and done.
Fuck all that. But anyways, I was on Instagram. And it was that video I sent you.
Yeah.
Of the dad.
Yeah.
In the car talking to his son because his mother was like, talk to him because he's sneaking girls in and out the house. And he was all like, yeah, man, just make sure you call me before you do it so I can switch the cameras and make sure you wrap it up. You know what I mean? And when your mother asks, tell her I spoke to you.
Exactly. I'm telling you, man. Yo.
And then I started reading the comments.
Funny ass advice. I probably would give that same advice. I ain't gonna front.
I read the comments and shit. And it was literally like, mostly moms like, that's how you turn your kids into womanizers, and that's why they don't have no respect for women. And I was like, really?
The hell is that supposed to even mean, son?
All of that?
Womanizers?
Like, that's what you got from all of that? Like, it can't just be a dad giving his son like manly advice. Just
but that's what I feel like, that's where society, oh man, I'm gonna be that guy today. So, society really kind of made, like, demasculate men. And I don't care. I don't care if I bring the smoke. I don't care. I blame the whole feminist group. Like feminism really kind of like made us men look more softer than it should be. But then again, like look who's raising. Well, look who raised today's men, women. So you can't be mad that the father is telling his son some manly advice. It may not be like the best manly advice, but it's some manly advice, bro. And that's what we lack of, bro. Like that's what we are missing.
And I don't even think that's. I feel like that's advice you're supposed to give your son.
I mean, shit.
Like, first of all, it's 3 things that we ain't never gonna be able to stop our kids from doing. Never. Even if they tell you that they'll never do it, they're fucking lying, okay? Mm-hmm. You'll never stop them from trying alcohol. You'll never stop them from trying drugs. And you definitely won't stop them from having sex.
No. I put drugs and alcohol in the same category, but you can't control them when they go out.
Well, drugs and alcohol is different though. Like,
True. It's 2 different things.
You know.
It's 2 different things and 2 different effects. But like, yo, and like you can't control your kid from going out to party,
right?
Meeting other kids
because you know why?
Do the same shit.
Those 3 things at that party will happen: drugs, alcohol, and sex. That one party, 3 things: drugs, alcohol, sex.
That's pretty much what it is. I mean, you can't control your kid from doing any of these. You can't say, "Hey, you better not take that motherfucking drink." No, you can't do that. You're not even there.
You're not. Well, that's the thing.
You're not even there. Like
you can only teach your kids as much as you can teach them in the house. But you still have to be able to trust them to be able to listen to any and everything that you taught them in the house and apply it outside the confines of your home.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, that wasn't our case. We did that. We tried it.
I mean,
we tried it, did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be upset that my son or daughter went out and did the same shit that I did. Or
I don't want to keep them from doing it anyway, because I would rather them be upfront with me and tell me that they're doing it than do it behind my back and then do it wrong.
Mm-hmm. And they all get fucked up, and they go either alcohol poisoning, you overdosed, or you end up getting
somebody pregnant, getting an STD,
or even I don't want to say the worst part, but the big R word, you get raped.
Yeah, that too.
Boy or girl,
male or female at this point.
I was about to say boy or girl,
at this point.
The whole rape word. You know what I'm saying? So we can't prevent that from happening, but like you said, we teach our youth, be careful, be mindful, don't set your drink down, know who's rolling up the weed and all that other stuff. Listen, you gotta understand
and
that.
The other thing too is we hide so much from our kids to the point where they're naive and they don't know anything about it when they should. Yeah. So when you look at how these kids are raised, because their parents spend so much time hiding shit from them, they never learn about it.
Nah.
And then when it comes time for them to learn about it, it's too late because they done went off to college, left your ass, the person who was supposed to teach them, and now they're in a space where they got to learn on their own 1,500 to 3,000 miles away at college when they go to their first party.
Damn, nigga, 3,000 miles? What college is that? Well, studying abroad, right?
Well, no, 3,000 miles from here to California, that's like 3,000 miles.
That is 3,000 miles. Oh, shit.
3,000 miles.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, or even 300 miles away from here to New York. Yeah, it's still close enough for you to drive, but...
You know how.
Hey, man, I'm gonna jump in the car, man. I'm gonna bring these condoms in these videos, man. Show you how to do it, like.
But imagine, like your child, like he pisses you off or some shit. Now you gotta hold that anger for a 300-mile drive. Like this motherfucker.
I'm supposed to be at this fucking party right now.
This mother ain't
I gotta drive all over the fuck up here to fucking Poughkeepsie, wherever the fuck I'm going.
How far is Albany? Shit.
6 hours. Oh, I'm busting this ass when I get there.
I'm gonna hold this anger.
He about to catch these hands when I get there.
Yo, I'm telling you. But like, I can't. Folks, I'm not dropping gems on you. Fuck all that. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna be
No, let's speak frank. Let's speak candidly.
I just, it just sucks that, like, let's go back to the fatherly advice, right? It just sucks that, like, when we grew up, we didn't really have our fathers and shit like that. So, like, us growing up, we didn't get that much of a fatherly advice. We had to learn that shit from outside, like from the streets, even from like the older people that we know from the streets, from the block and stuff like that. Like, or you and your mans just happen to figure shit out on your own. Like, it just sucks. Like, you're not getting it from home.
Anybody who was born between 87 and 95, it's a lot of trial and error that happened.
There's a lot of shit that happened.
Because if you think about it, which is really fucking wild, actually, when you think about it. Because most of the people in your class was probably raised by single mothers.
Yes. Literally. You'd be the single mothers, brothers.
Shit. Which is, like, now that I think about it as an adult, that's fucking wild.
Yo, that shit happens. And like, when I do see some of the kids, like when I was like in elementary school and like mainly elementary school and like a little bit of middle school, not so much in high school, but like in those grade school years, bro, when I see like their kids, their classmates get dropped off by their dads, I'd be fucking shocked. I'm like, yo, that's your dad?
Yo, you know your dad?
Yo, that's your dad, bro?
Yo, you shit. Lucky, bro.
Yo, it's crazy. And it sucks that like we grew up like that. Now I know some of our mothers during that time frame would be like, well, your dad wasn't shit. You know, he wasn't around, da 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 da. But it's just like, damn, like, you know, when it comes to teaching your son to be a man, your mom can't teach you that shit. Like, our moms couldn't teach us how to be a man. We had to be a man as we became men, which is crazy. Because we did, it was, like you said, a lot of trial and errors. We did a lot of dumb shit. Then we realized, like, shit, I gotta do better now. I gotta get my shit together. I really gotta make a better decision. Damn. Do I want to be like this motherfucker? Do I want to be crackhead Larry?
Yo, that's where the fork in the road comes. Is you really get to that fork in the road. And people always like, no. You do.
Nah.
You either be like them, you be like your mother, or you take a little bit of both and you blaze your own trail.
9 times out of 10, you gotta make your own.
9 times out of 10, we in a space where we gotta fucking blaze our own fucking trail and be like, all right, I'm gonna take a little bit of what I learned from this motherfucker because, you know, he had some good qualities. And I'm gonna take a lot of what I learned from her. And I'm gonna just go and do my own thing.
But you know what's crazy? You know, I know women say like, yo, there's a lot of men that's like womanizers. But like, my guy, a woman raised me. How the fuck am I supposed to act? Like, if you really think about it though, like, I'm a man, I'm an ass guy. I'm an ass guy. I gotta love the peach, you know what I'm saying? But like, is it totally my fault that I like the booty cheeks on a woman? No. Like, I've been raised by women, so I can't even say it's statistic fact saying that a man would date a woman that would resemble his mom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, not saying that I'm idolizing my mom or some shit, but like, yo, certain factors of a woman has that.
It's also too like, and don't get what Mars is saying, like twisted. It's not like he's not like weird. He's not like, oh, I'm like, no.
I'm looking at my moms or some shit.
It's more so like when you're around your mom and you're around nothing but girls, you're around your sisters, you're around your cousins who are girls, they bring their girls around.
They bring their friends, they got their
homegirls, or they might bring a whole group of girls over.
And then you be like,
don't let your sister have a sleepover, have all her friends over, and you see them walking around the crib.
And that was the greatest thing of having like an older sister, because it's like, yo,
you get to see that older friend, you're like, oh, baby girl.
Me as a 6-year-old, I'm like, damn, her ass is fat. God damn. Oh, she got titties on her too. Like, yo, so you catch those habits, because it's like, yo, I'm around women all the time that, yo, I'm just gonna be looking at women. Like, that's
you know what I'm saying? Or your cousins, like my cousins, when they bring their friends around when we was younger, your cousins bring their friends around.
Yeah.
You might go out one day and you with your boys and you see your cousin or your sister and she with her homegirls and you chilling with them for the day. It's nothing but women around you.
Yeah.
And now you're like, all right, I want my sister and all her homegirls is here. Mm-hmm. And you just in this world of like, whoa, man.
Just
like,
all these, just
look at all
this estrogen.
Floating around. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know, it's going to be one of them, two of them. They're going to be like, oh, hey. You know, like, I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like, you on your own shit. Bro.
I mean, or you be out on the block. Like, when I was, and it feels quite crazy because we always bring it when we was younger, but fuck it, like, I don't know why. We had a great childhood. So we used to be out on the block, you know, like on the block, like especially where we lived at. You remember how you used to come through?
Yeah.
And we used to be out on the block, crazy, out on the porch. It'd be 2 a.m, all night. And then you see, and it was crazy because we knew mad people from the neighborhood. So like,
they come through.
Back in our days, everybody from the hood would be outside, like,
chilling, riding bikes.
We riding bikes. It's like 11 o'clock at night, or we just on somebody's porch. 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night, and you just be in the neighborhood with all the chicks that used to be from the hood, and you be hanging with all the girls from your neighborhood, talking, just kicking it, talking shit, like shooting, you know what I mean? And then it's over from there, because then what you do? You go from middle school to high school, and then high school.
Oh yeah,
forget about it.
Once you get high school, just like the development of like chicks, it went from small scale to a big scale now. Like you got all different.
And usually that's when a lot of people figure out that they're gay. Mm-hmm. By the time you get to high school, but I will say by the time you get to high school, you know.
Yeah.
Whether or not you like girls or boys, like you just.
Yeah, that's that part. That's where you really like.
You know what I mean?
You start finding yourself.
When people will be like, "Oh, what you gonna do when your son say he's gay?" I'm gonna be like, "All right, come holler at me when you're 16." Like,
yeah, you gotta give him time. I gotta
give you time. It's phases to everything. Mm-hmm. Especially in middle school, I can't even trust you to wash your ass correctly, let alone tell me you gay. Like,
right. Yes,
get out of here.
I'll wait till you hit high school and you really start to see.
We can have these conversations when you're in high school. Dad, I really feel like I like men. All right. Let's call your uncle. I'm not well versed in this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or when he comes to me like, "Yo, Dad, this girl came up, you know what I mean? And she was, you know what I mean? Dad, sit down, son. It's time to talk about the birds and the bees."
Well, yeah. Sit right there. Let me get a drink.
Let me get a drink. All right. You want something to drink?
Yeah, I'm about to say. You want
water?
Drink too?
Okay, cool. All right.
Let me get you a soda or something.
We about to talk. I'm gonna talk candid. I'm gonna tell my son everything he needs to know.
You got to. You gotta let him know. Like you gotta know the reality of everything. Because once like they hit high school, they're gonna start asking questions. They are asking questions in middle school anyway.
Well, see, the biggest thing in middle school, I'm gonna preach, is that everybody ain't your friend.
Okay.
And you gotta learn how to be a leader and not a follower. Mm-hmm. That's it. I was talking to the kids at my middle school because they be letting me talk to these kids, and one of the biggest things I told them, and you can, I'm sure you'll be able to attest to this, but I said, you can't be a follower and want to own your own business. Mm-hmm. That don't make no sense. Generally, people who have their own businesses are leaders. Mm-hmm. I ain't never met a follower that was a business owner.
Nope.
Doesn't exist.
Not at all. And it's one of those things like, and here's another key one that our fathers never really gave to us, but we had to learn later on in life. But like, learn how to be silent in certain situations. Like, don't always let your emotions. As a man, you should never let your emotions get the best of you, because you will make some erratic decisions. So, what I would tell, my seed and our future generation in the family, like, yo, learn to control your emotions. As much as you want to do the clap back real quick, you got to learn how to read the situation. You got to really sit there and just be like, okay, all right.
I need to teach these, especially our, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What can we call them? Our pack of future leaders.
Yes, our future.
You know what I mean?
Wolf pack.
Our future, you know what I'm saying? our little cubs that we got in our family. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? From my son to my little my little godson, my little cousins, and all of them. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to teach them that sometimes it's okay to just sit back and observe.
Mm-hmm. That's who.
And I do that today, which is probably why so many people fuck with me. But I wish I could have learned that back in like middle school.
Yeah.
To be that kid that never really wanted to follow nobody or be friends with everybody, but just be sitting in the back of the class, just looking at everybody.
Yeah.
Being like, yo, he don't never say nothing.
Just chilling.
You just chill.
Just chilling, observing. You probably got that one or two
people come over to you, start talking to you. Yeah, oh yeah, fuck with him. He cool. Yeah, he cool. Sometimes you get the best people to be your friend by not saying nothing. Mm-hmm. Or not always want to be involved in everything. Because see, this is what I see a lot in school. Everybody want to know shit.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be in the know of shit. They want to know what's going on with everybody.
Shit, that's fucking adult style. Everybody knows he's in a motherfucker.
This is one little boy that I fuck with, and I fuck with him heavy. One, he's like 13, got his own like clothing line.
That's real shit.
And he don't follow nobody. He just be sitting there. If somebody fuck with him, he'd be like, I'm going this way. Or if he with a bunch of people, he see the principal or something coming, I'm going this way. I'm gonna go. Like, he ain't no follower. You know what I mean? Like, he's quiet.
Yeah.
But if people fuck with him, he'll fuck with you back. Like, hey, what's good? Yeah, oh, you fuck. Yeah, all right, cool. He got his own little group of friends, and everybody fuck with him. Hey, what's going on, T? And I'm like, yeah. See, that's
your young boy.
That's how you. That's how you. I'm trying to teach my kid to be like, be like him. And he cool. Like, he, you know what I'm saying? He got his swag, you know what I'm saying? He come to school, he fly every day, but he quiet.
Yeah.
And he to himself, and he mind his business. Mm-hmm. And because of that, a lot of people fuck with him. Mm-hmm. And you see everybody, hey, what's good? Everybody know him, hey, what's good? Yeah. But then he keep it moving. And I want to teach our little cub that sometimes it's okay to say what up to people and keep it moving. You don't got to be huddled up around everybody all the time. Everybody don't got to be your friend. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Listen, everybody got too many best friends. This is my other problem. Oh, that's my friend. That's my homeboy. That's my girl. That's my homeboy. That's my bestie. Everybody got a bestie.
Yeah.
Everybody got like 41 best friends. Like,
yeah.
When did that become a thing? Like,
yeah. I mean, as an adult, especially now, like, I know in the 20s, everybody had like 30 friends, 30, 40 friends in the 20s. But as like getting older, it starts to come smaller, smaller, smaller. Because you kind of realize you got to eliminate, it's a process of elimination of like who you actually really fuck with. Like, who are you really going to like hit up and call on a regular basis? You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you have those, then you just have your small group. Your small group. It may go from 30 to like 10 to 5.
Right. See, yeah. I think a lot of people got to learn the difference between a best friend and an acquaintance. Mm-hmm. See, this is where we are in the world. Like, a lot of people don't know the difference between a best friend and an acquaintance.
Yeah. So that would be a fatherly advice you would tell your son?
Because I need him to learn the difference between an acquaintance. An acquaintance is just somebody you say hello to every day. Hey, what's up, yo?
Hey, what's good, bro? That's it.
Keep it moving. I mean, a best friend is somebody who you allow to come to your house to eat at your dinner table with your family. Mm-hmm. That is a best friend. Now, I know y'all see these commercials in the background.
Yeah, I'm kind of like looking too. I'm like, what the fuck?
And I'm going to be honest.
At this point,
break up the monotony.
Eventually, they won't start sponsoring us. You never know. But yeah, that's what this world needs. We need this more fatherly advice, and we should stop taking advice, manly advice from women. You talk to a man that's actually doing something in life. We need to stop taking manly, masculine advice from these women. And I don't blame women from raising us, or I'm not going to say that.
There's a lot of y'all that don't got a choice, right?
Yeah, like, I mean, granted, you have to play both roles, but at the same time, like, a woman cannot teach a man to be a man. So you can't. You got. There's a fine line to that. And I know a lot of women will try to justify it, but like, well, you know, but like, that's true. And then when you have sons in this world, bro, like, you gotta understand, like, is your son going to follow in a correct path off of your advice, or is he going to get some good advice from an actual male leader that can say, like, yo, listen to your moms, but let me put you on game about such and such. Yo, when you hear it differently from a male's perspective, it hits different. That shit hits different, and that's what our men today, or should I say,
that's
our
why
young
a lot
men
of
are
us look
missing.
up to our coaches.
Yeah, like that's where it's something that our young men are missing today, because like, yo, half of these dudes that's locked up only been raised by their moms. Like,
You see it all the time. They say that, he didn't have a father figure.
Yeah, and it's real.
Which is true.
It's real, and sadly, it's just like the system made it like that, and the fact that feminism did it to us as well, because feminism made it a point to like say, we don't need men in our household. We can do it all. And then you come to find out, like, shit, I got a son, and I can't really give him no male advice. I can't tell him not to be stupid out in the streets. I could, but
especially if you ain't never been out in the streets. Your mama, if your mother always been a good person.
Yeah, like, yo, I can't tell my son, yo, don't fuck with this dude because I don't trust him. Forget it, ma. I ain't gonna listen to her. Like, and he's gonna run off and do his own shit. And guess what? You get that call from BPD saying, hey, we have your son down here. I think you need to come and pick him up. Oh, what did he do? He decided to, go and rob a store, or he wanted to, assault an old woman, rob somebody or something like that. Some crazy shit. You want to do some gang shit. So it's like, yo, we just need to have these male figure advices that would help these young men today.
And if I'm in my child's life, I ain't trying to have my son go to another man to go find out all of this shit.
Nah, like if I have, he should come to you first.
Exactly.
Should always come to you first. Like, you should always be available for him, but he should always come to you first when it comes to that. So that's I feel you. He should always be able.
And that'll go for our cousins too. Like our little cousins, like.
Because if he can't get to you, he can come to me. If he can't come to me, he should be able to go to his uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he should always have, and he will. He will, and he has that male figure that always be like, yo, my dad's at work. Yo, Uncle Mars, what are you doing? So it's like, the availability and in the time frame that we need to offer our young men, today's men, it should be available. That ain't just what we missing. Women should not be upset about that. Especially the women in the comments. You should not.
Yeah, the women in the comments, they was going crazy. Like, that's why there's so many sexist men in the world. And that. And I was like, what? Mm-hmm. So giving our son, like, first of all, one of the things I hate is how a mom could see her son playing rough and be like, boys will be boys. But then it's like, boys will be boys unless.
Yeah, no, don't do the unless. Don't give me the
unless he trying to do what he did when he's sneaking all these girls in my crib. It was like, all right, no, you can't say boys is gonna be boys and then expect them not to do boy shit. Mm-hmm. AKA talk to women and want to sneak them in your house.
Yeah. You'll change the whole perspective of men today or to future men if the dad was there. No, you would change the whole. I can imagine our generation being changed if our fathers was there. 100%.
We would never have to have that conversation because right when my son is of age, when I know he can have sex, I'm gonna be like, listen, hey, your mama go to sleep at this time.
Yo, because it's gonna happen. The experience.
If you trying to bring somebody in, call me. I'll unlock the basement door. And you can sneak, you know what I'm saying?
You can sneak it through the basement.
Sneak it through, you know what I mean? Do your thing, and don't be loud. Clean up after yourself. Make sure you use them rubbers now. We ain't trying to have no grandbaby.
Flush it.
Flush it. Actually, don't flush it. The plumbing around here is trash. Wrap the bitch up, put it in a plastic bag, take the shit out to the garbage. Do your shit. Call me and let me know when you're done, all right? Mothers will never find out about that shit.
Yeah. But dad, hey,
But that's the best part about being a dad. It's just always going to be a lot of shit that only son and dad know. Mm-hmm. That mom will never find out about. Like,
you did what? It's already happened.
It already happened.
Happened 2 years ago.
By the time you find out, it'd have been 3 years old. Like, yeah, that day. Yeah, no, you heard right. Why didn't you tell me? Because you would have reacted like this. What the fuck?
The boy's grown now. God damn it. All right, shit. But yeah, that's what we do. We got to need that. Our male figures to kind of just step in, take the game over, take over. Be the stronger parent, man. We need our male leaders to kind of step in and just show and prove.